The food truck industry, I believe, is vital to the Grand Rapids community as a whole because it's made up of small business owners. To me, food trucks are about as local as you can get when it comes to the community. 9 times out of 10, when you go support a food truck, the owner is working directly on that food truck. Whereas you might go to a restaurant and it might be 50-50 that the owner is there, or you go to a franchise restaurant and almost 0% chance that the owner is there. So you really are going to interact with the actual owner of that business, and that just proves you can't get much more local than that. So the great thing about food trucks is that it allows people kind of an entryway into following their passion of culinary arts. So having a brick and mortar and a restaurant, there's so many expenses that you don't really realize. It costs anywhere from $100 to $200 plus $1,000 just to open a restaurant. Whereas a food truck, you can get into that same experience and only have a price tag of around $30,000 to $50,000. So it's a much more accessible way for people to get into the food industry and allow them to kind of follow their culinary passions. Back in 2016, when we worked with the city to develop food truck ordinance and the food truck laws here in Grand Rapids, there were only 10 licensed food trucks. Now we are just under 100 licensed food trucks in Grand Rapids, so that's huge growth, and we only expect that trend to continue to grow. As a food truck, we can go to the clients, we can go to events. We don't have to wait for the public to come to us as a brick and mortar. So that really has a huge benefit for anybody that has a business, being able to travel to your customers. Through my company, GR8 Food Trucks, Great Food Trucks, we put on most of the food truck events here in Grand Rapids, including Food Truck Fridays. This year we started on May 17th and we go for 11 weeks until July 26th, every Friday from 5 to 9 p.m. So every Friday we are here pretty much all day getting the whole thing set up, and then the trucks start rolling in around the 1, 2 in the afternoon. We do setting up for a couple hours, and then it's come 5 o'clock, it's go time. The public is here by 4:30 waiting for the trucks to open, and then come that 6 o'clock hour dinner rush, we are packed, and we have, seems like all of the community here out with us, and then we go for solid dinner rush until about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then we spend the next couple hours packing it all up and then putting it away, and just so we can do it again the next week. So this year we have over 50 food trucks that are in rotation coming to Food Truck Fridays, and out of that 50 we rotate out every week about 20 different food trucks. We try to keep a good balance between some of the veteran classics like Patty Matters Burger Food Truck, Preston Time that does American Tex-Mex. We have Saladino Smoke Barbecue, Two Bones Barbecue. And then also in the mix, we have a lot of new faces. So we have a lot of new trucks that have opened this year. Cheesy Does It is a new grilled cheese truck. We have several new taco trucks that have opened up. We have a new one from the owners of Dune Buggy have actually expanded and opened a second truck called Bougie Bowls. They make gourmet rice bowls. We basically kind of have something for everyone all the way across the board. I absolutely love what I do. The things that are great about it is that, one, you're outside, it's constantly moving, constantly evolving. You constantly have hiccups coming along the way, so you never really know what is going to happen. And that air of unpredictability is kind of fun. Certainly beats sitting at a computer all day, doing the same old, so I wouldn't change it for anything.
Celebrating vibrant people, captivating places, and remarkable things. This is Living West Michigan.